Well, hello. I surely hope that everyone can actually hear me. Because there were some difficulties on my end. I'm very sorry about that. Also, I'm not in the center of my camera. Hello. Yay! We are joined by a lovely Holy again.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for being here. And we can hear. Nice. I'm glad. Can you hear Holy? You should be able to.
Am I audible? Am I alive?
Hello. Hello,
Sippy
everyone.
sippy.
Sippy sippy. I have the best sippy. Frog is gonna be proud. It is the banana napkin.
And a stretch. Ooh, thank you, Buddha.
Holy a little louder. I can do that. I hope that helps. Hand it
Banana
over.
milk, hand it over.
I know.
Thou shalt not have the banana milky for thyself.
Stretch. Oh,
And a
actually,
short cuddle.
that was really nice. Even though I just stretched before stream. It's still nice. Luckily, I have my short right here.
And give sticker a treat.
Alright, we're doing all the things apparently.
Thicker.
We're just trying to make sure that everything works before we start going into the story so everyone can be happy.
Yes.
Momo cuddles. Did you cuddle your short coat?
Yes.
Good. And treats for sticker. Let's see if he wants to.
Oh, that was loud.
I'm sorry. Come on. He's looking at me like, yeah, what do you want from me?
Well,
He doesn't want to.
we want your 15 seconds of fame.
15 seconds, yes. He's looking at me like, what do you want from me? Let me go get the boy.
The people want your attention, Thicker. Get over here.
He's Mr. Lazy
Dangerous
Boat.
mission.
That's what he is. He just wanted to lay on his chair. Now I can actually hear you again. These headphones.
Wireless.
Wireless now. There you go.
There is the Thicker.
Hold on. Up. No, not in the can. You can have the one in my hand. He's like, oh, but there's more in there.
Oh, but all for me?
Is mine, yes? Yes.
For me?
Come
Crunch,
on.
crunch, crunch.
Eat the thing. Thank you. Instead of letting it fall. Here you go.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah,
Is for me?
licking everything. Ooh. She's on a dangerous mission. Crunch, crunch,
Yeah.
crunch. Eat for me. Eat for me. There you go. Look at the people. Look at the people. He's like, no, I don't want to.
15 seconds of fame. No! Help.
You can leave now, Kiana. The content has arrived. Cat, cat.
Cat.
I mean, I could. Maybe. If he stays in one place long enough.
15 seconds.
Thank you for the lurk, Buddha.
Always appreciated.
Always appreciate it. Indeed. Stick in one place. That's too long ago, I'm sorry. Seven is answering the stream instead of me.
I'm ignoring you, literally, so I can follow it here.
Up next, for Sunday stream, Sticker has to compensate for the treats. Get fitter with Sticker.
Get fitter with Thicker.
I wonder if that would help. I doubt it.
I don't think so.
I doubt it. So, is everyone ready for the next two chapters?
I
Holy are
think
you?
I think people were ready about 3 weeks ago.
That's
So
fair. I think they
I
have been
think they
ready
still
since I've written them, even.
are. Yes.
See, Apple, I knew your answer. Definitely knew your answer. I just tapped into Minecraft and realized that by standing AFK, I killed 3 zombies.
Thorn
Nice!
armor.
Useful! Story, now!
Sorry now, Gib. Give it to us.
Well, I guess that prompts us to you giving us the summary.
After their fierce battle and defeat closing his eyes involuntarily, Amarilla worried over him until her own strength gave out. She had to let Lunara take over the care for everyone that was wounded. They rested up, and eventually Defeat woke up. He was badly hurt, a large gash on his side and several big bruises. But as the day progressed, all of them healed up faster than humans ever could. Maka is discovered to be a succubus, which is how she pulled energy away from Amarilla. They talk for a while, resting up. After, uh, after they all had enough rest, the journey continued. They talked and tried to get to know each other more on their way. Eventually, Amarilla stayed behind a little bit in her wolf form to drink. Saved by the Veed, we meet two new characters: Theoden, the elf that tried to shoot Wolf Amarilla, and Zerfer, his half-wolf friend. They join the party to learn more about Amarilla.
There we go. That is correct, Vixie. The summary we always do in the welcome screen. This was not
Frog has
read
become
out.
Kirk, Knight of Thorns.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Wait. Wait for what, Vixie? I'll gladly wait here for
Yellowfinger Kirk.
you. She realized. Cool. So let's jump into the story, I guess.
I guess.
Let me see if this works, because I have a new format, so I will have to figure everything out again.
Pwam, pwam, pwam.
It works!
Yeah! Wonderful.
Chapter 13. Silence had fallen across the group. No one knew exactly what to say. Zerfer and Theoden sat down a little distance away, a comfortable distance. Eventually, Lunara got up, grabbed some things from her cart. It was a box in David's leather jacket. She sat down close to Amarilla, and from the box she grabbed a needle and thread. "It'll have a little scar," she told David as her hands started working on the materials.
I expected as much.
On the other side, Amarilla noticed Zerfer nudge Theoden.
She can sew. She mends clothing.
Amarilla was sure everyone in their party had heard his words. "Yes, I like working with my hands.
That's quite a skill. You often do this.
I make clothing often. I don't often have to mend clothing," she said. Her eyes went from Theoden to Amarilla. Sure, I'll have to do it more often, though." Amarilla, who was laying on the floor, laid her head on her legs and looked up a little guiltily.
Should we ask her? Yes, go ahead.
He motioned his hand to Lunara. He seemed to have realized that they could all understand them, and he stopped whispering.
So, what I was wondering.
Theoden started and getting up and moving closer. "You'll have to pay for it," Lunara intercepted with a pointed look.
Oh, I'm sure we could figure something out.
Amarilla looked at this man, who had tried to shoot her a while ago. He was looking at Lunara as if she was the prettiest girl in the world. "Oh, what kind of things do you need mended?" Maka intervened, also moving a little closer.
We both have some worn clothing that we haven't been able to get mended or replaced.
He answered in the same smooth voice. Amarilla was getting the feeling that this elf was trying to flirt, not only with Lunara, but also Maka. As they spoke more about clothing and mending, Lunara finished David's jacket. She showed it to him, and he offered her a small smile. Amarilla couldn't really remember if she had ever seen him smile before. She realized he might actually be relieved that the jacket survived the attack. He put it on and seemed content. It made Amarilla happy to see him so happy. She looked around the camp they had made and overheard Theoden.
Oh, back at home, I'm actually one of the few people that can play the transverse flute.
He wasn't really paying attention to Lunara anymore, while Amarilla was sure he'd been trying to flirt with her before. "Oh, really? Do you have it on you?" Maka asked. Her eyes glimmered with interest. Amarilla was shocked to realize that Maka was showing interest. He had tried to hurt her not long ago,
Yes, I wouldn't leave home without it.
he said as he grabbed his messenger bag. He pulled out a thin protective case, and from it he pulled a silver whistle. It was engraved with little elvish marks all around it. "Oh, that's so pretty!" Maka said, reaching out her hand tentatively. He offered the instrument to her, and she held it carefully in her hands, slowly rotating it to look at all the detail. "So, only your lips ever touch this flute?" She batted her eyelids at him, and his smile broadened. Amarilla noticed Surfer roll his eyes at the situation, and he moved away from them towards David and Grobnix.
Yes, indeed. I had this made especially for me. It's perfect. And my family insignia is on the side.
He said, moving a little closer to her and pointing at something near the mouthpiece. "That's so nice!" Her voice sounded higher to Amarilla.
I wanted to represent my family in some way. They work really hard for what they have. They are outstanding people back home. The leader often goes to my father for his advice.
All Amarilla heard was him bragging about himself, but Maka, oblivious to the rest of the world, seemed completely enamored by the tall elf. "Can you play some for us?" she asked, handing the flute back to him. He took it back from her and put it to his lips. Zurfer instantly stopped talking. Low tones filled the air, and he made a lovely, calm melody. Everyone became quiet and listened to the song. Amarilla looked around the group, and everyone was enjoying the music. As the melody climbed higher, the others seemed moved by it. The higher registers made her ears twinge a little bit, but she could appreciate the song nonetheless. He was skilled at this instrument. "That was beautiful!"
Not as beautiful as you.
It was probably only meant for Maka, but both Amarilla and Lunara heard it too. They shared a look, and Lunara giggled. "Is there anything else you're good at? You seem so skilled."
Why, thank you, my dear.
He carefully put his flute back into its case.
What kinds of things do you enjoy doing?
As he talked, his hand gently caressed her arm. A smile graced her lips at his words. "I love baking. The last thing I made were the most delicious cupcakes. It's been so long since I've seen an oven. I'd love to make you some." Around them, the conversation started up again. But Amarilla couldn't help but listen to the blatant flirting Maka was doing. She was a little confused and hurt that her new friend would do this.
Would you make me some? What flavor do you think I prefer?
"Well, I think you're a chocolate person, nice and sweet."
I do love chocolate.
She beamed at him. "I didn't think I'd be right straight away. I guess I've seen right through you." A small smile graced his lips again, and he moved a little closer, even more. "Oh, you have a lash on your cheek. Let me get that for you," Maka said, as she gently lifted her hand to his cheek. Amarilla saw her put a small hand on Theoden's cheek and move in a little closer. It looked exactly like she was going to press her lips against his. His eyes closed for a moment, and Amarilla noticed a wicked smile on Maka's lips. Theoden's eyes opened wide and then slowly drooped again.
What are you doing?
"Payback! You don't hunt my girl!"
What did you do? I'm I'm okay.
"I only took energy. We'll be fine. He needed a lesson. He could have killed my girl. I saw an opening and he took it. He made it easy." She sat down next to Amarilla.
You're sure he's fine? I'm really tired.
"He'll be fine. He just needs sleep. I never kill my prey."
What are you?
"I'm am a succubus, she said, looking at her nails. Zephyr let out a dry chuckle.
Of all the creatures you flirt with, you choose ones that could kill you.
He said, putting his hand on Theoden's shoulder.
Will you stay up? I'm falling asleep. Yeah, don't worry. I'll stay here.
He sat down on the ground beside Theoden, who gave his back to Zephyr and lay on the floor. Within seconds, he was fast asleep. And Zephyr was sure his friend was just asleep and not harmed in any other way. The conversation started to flow again. I think your back looks really good now, Mikal said to Amarilla. Amarilla put her head on Mikal's lap and looked up for a moment. She closed her eyes for a moment and Mikal gently pat her head. You're welcome, she whispered extremely low. Amarilla got up and went off behind the cart. Her back was still painful as she shifted back to human, but it wasn't nearly as bad as the previous time she had shifted. From the back of the cart, she grabbed her dress and put it on. As she walked back to the group, Surfer's eyes landed on her.
Nice to meet you, Amarilla.
Hi, nice to meet you, Surfer.
You have nothing left of your wolf side?
He looked around her head. She realized he was looking for her ears, so she shook her head. No, I can call them forward, though. It does tire me to change, so if you don't mind, I'd rather not show you now. And he nodded understandingly.
How long have you been able to do this?
Amarilla noticed that David was paying attention to their conversation too. I changed for the first time about 5 years ago.
Does it happen unintentionally too?
At first it was always unintentional. I didn't know what happened. It took me some time to figure out how to do it by myself. It still happens involuntarily, but I'm very scared and angry.
David told me before that you were a werewolf. You realize you aren't, right?
No, but I am.
No. Do you know what she is then? I don't. This is why I didn't tell her yet. I want to be sure of what she could be first.
Amarilla was just staring at both guys. You knew?
I realized in the library.
She had the urge to ask why, but he did just tell them. He wanted to be sure first. But she felt a little hurt that he hadn't told her earlier. Then why can't I do what I do?
I wish I knew. Werewolves are involuntary shifters. They also can't shift partially. They have a very specific, less wolf-like shape. Not so much a regular wolf like you do.
Regular, magnificent. Amarilla noticed that David looked away. His eyes glued to some small rocks on the forest floor.
I'm sure we can figure it out.
He must have realized how confused Amarilla felt by this news. Amarilla nodded, still distracted, and fidgeted with her hands a little. The conversation shifted, because no one had better answers, and she stayed out of it, thinking over this new information. Schneider Wolf.
And there we go. Chapter 13.
That was chapter 13. I hope you guys like it.
More like chapter 13. Oh!
Also, unlucky. Like, the best chapter to have that. Perfect. Thank you, Mama.
She's a worgen.
What's a worgen? I don't know that word.
It's a World of Warcraft creature. I don't know exactly what it is, but... Oh my God,
see, Dragonwolf, that's why I only told you there was flirt. And didn't tell you why.
Chapter 20. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I liked the chapter a lot.
Yeah, it's very good.
I need more.
I need more.
Well, in this case, you're actually getting another chapter, so.
Yeah.
Yay!
Only one, though.
Only the one, yes. It's becoming a theme,
It's also
isn't
going
it?
to be a good chapter. I'm very excited for this one as well.
Definitely. I will need to start writing again if I want to keep this up, though.
Yeah.
I was like, what is she?
What's she doing? What the fuck are you doing?
See, this is the best way to show what a succubus actually can do.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Straight up ooh-oo's, yes.
This chapter.
It's a group of people that can change the werewolf at will. Fair enough.
Oh, cool.
But she is not a werewolf. That's kind of the point.
You're getting more than one apple, don't worry.
There
You're
will
getting
be.
two.
There will be two in total, yes. Also, there will be more in 3 weeks.
I think she means more than one
Now,
after this one.
I mean,
which we just did.
Fair enough. She would.
I hate to disappoint.
Also, you're the one that keeps saying, like, no, we should keep doing 2.
Yes. I hate to disappoint.
But we're doing it anyway. Well, Vix, the point... I will explain this, because this is something that is very much in my head, and I hope that it comes across, or came across in what I tried to explain here, is that a werewolf usually has features that resemble more human-like, with a lot of fur, and then like claws and things, and then the rounded snout. Well, she actually turns into a wolf. There's no wolf-like features. She is literally a wolf.
She's either a wolf or human.
Yes. Or she can have wolf-like features.
Yeah,
but
she
they
has
are...
the option.
Yeah, they are actual wolf ears, or like an actual snout, canines, those things.
Tail.
A tail. She can have a tail. Anthropomorphic, yes.
Zurfer is anthro.
Yes, Zurfer is half wolf, half human. So he has features and he cannot change anything.
He's bipedal. It's a furry.
Yes.
Mostly human. Just gonna talk past that.
But yes.
Yeah, Zurfer is anthro. I mean, if anything could be a furry, it's...
Yes, I'm a furry now.
You got it, brother. If anything could be a furry, it's a fucking anthro, half human, half wolf.
Yeah.
I think he has a right.
Yeah. He's missing the snout, though, compared to what most furries would look like.
He has a human face.
A more pointed human face, but yes, a human face, nonetheless.
Well, yeah. He has a pointed human face. It's not as much as a snout.
Exactly.
Hello, yes. Welcome.
I mean, honestly, I'd love to see you do cosplay of Zurfer at some point.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
The wolf ears,
yes,
the tail.
Yes, especially the tail.
Sick.
I mean, that would also mean that I need to see him chase his own tail, because that would be funny.
Yeah.
That reminds me more of an old Wolfman movie. Yeah, the
Wolfman!
Yeah. Fair. That would be so cool. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
I can do it now. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I like it. Sounds like she's a shapeshifter druid of sort. Yes, maybe. I don't know.
Yes, maybe.
She doesn't know. We're gonna try and figure it out.
Yeah. That's most of the journey so far. Has been trying to figure out what she actually is.
Yeah.
Even though, from Gardana, basically, like.
Yeah. Well, she didn't know they were looking for it, but David definitely wants to know.
Yeah.
He wants to figure
David
it out.
was like, "You're not actually the thing you think you are."
Exactly.
And then entered Gardana's library and was like, "Okay, I'm gonna study this."
Yeah.
Do you imagine going to school cosplaying a surfer? Hell yeah.
No, it wouldn't be embarrassing.
No, man.
No,
dude, that wouldn't be a power move.
Exactly. We'll see. Yes, I'm just saying it sounds like it. You can say whatever you like. I'm not spoiling anything. It's simply so. Zip.
Sir Dominant.
Exactly.
Mark territory.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yes.
Just walk up to a stack of lockers and just pee on it.
Oh, man. Walk up to someone you like and pee on her. Hello?
Use it as a fire hydrant.
Oh my god. Like, you are mine now. Actually, as a wolf, you would probably bite her first. Ish? Maybe? No. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh. Girl want to see a magic trick. Instantly starts peeing.
Yeah. That sounds like a great idea. I agree, Apple.
Are you a fire hydrant? Because I would like to pee on you.
Guys, I don't wanna say anything, but like Seven is eating my brownies. He's eating all the brownies. Tip Dragon Wolf, that won't help. No.
Brownies.
Seven is looking at me because he just heard.
Papa, attack!
Yeah, just don't do it.
Yeah,
Aside from it
no.
being a Dutchy thing, don't think that's gonna help. Just no.
Yeah.
It was ineffective.
Ineffective. Not very effective.
So.
I mean, I also have a terrible joke
Oh boy.
about that. Like, what is the difference between a kidney bean and a chickpea?
I think I've heard it before, but go for it.
I wouldn't pay $300 to get a kidney bean on my face.
Just one big sigh. One big sigh. To be fair, you're talking to someone that doesn't actually laugh at most jokes.
I mean, I'm also talking to chat.
True, but I'm the one that instantly gets to respond. Chat takes a second. The sigh, Momo does a sigh too. See, I'm not the only one. Shall we continue? And the whole chat sucks.
Chat size. Yeah, it does. God dang it. Well, it wasn't my joke, first of all, so that's good.
We still love you, Holy. There you go, Momo. Exactly. Completely.
Nah, I know where you stand.
Shoo. That sounded like you don't believe us.
Correct.
You don't believe we love you?
Correct.
Why? Why? I will have this conversation right now. I need to know now.
It was a joke.
Hello. I love all the family. The cries. See, Momo gets me.
Just a bad joke.
Momo gets me. See, Apple is like crying as well. You made Apple cry.
And Dragon Wolf laughs.
If a Dragon Wolf laughs about anything, you have to believe us. There you go. See, Apple gets me. Girl power. He is just a guy. Dumb jokes. It's fair.
Dumb jokes are in my blood. I am made of dumb jokes. Excuse me. And then he starts laughing.
What was that? Excuse me about me saying you'd laugh about anything, or the dumb jokes comment from Momo? Both. Well, both is good.
I thought dad jokes. I'm not a dad.
No, you're an uncle.
I am.
So you get to make stupid jokes.
Yes, and they are stupid until I become a dad. And they become dad jokes. There's no difference.
No, not yet. Ooh.
Not yet. No, not yet. Correct.
Shall we continue with the next chapter?
Is everybody ready for more chapter?
Hmm. But,
But
but, I did a sippy. Sippy? I did a sippy.
would again. Randwood says no. We are not ready for more chapter.
You
Well,
got two,
get
Momo.
yourself ready then.
And a short cuddle. Cuddle? Cuddle. Momo says more flirt. Hmm. Down, girl. Flirt with shark.
With shark.
Lovely fins you have.
You
He
come here
doesn't
often.
respond. I don't think he likes me.
Shark is perpetually like, ah.
I mean, to be fair, I squeeze him to death every time. So he
To
might
death.
not. I do squeeze like a lot. Yeah.
Squeeze.
So he might not like that too much.
Oh, he is always like, ah.
Maybe he likes it. I will keep
Yeah,
doing it regardless if he likes it.
he likes not being able to breathe.
I mean, he's also a plushie. Does he really need that breath?
Yes. All plushies are alive.
Oh boy.
Haven't you seen Toy Story?
I really want to say no, but I'd be lying. Okay, now Ramboot, can we now maybe do
Yeah.
the next
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Are we all ready?
Are you ready, kids? No. That's
Are
not.
you ready, kids?
My screen decided to do a thing. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Let's continue then.
All right.
Chapter 14. It wasn't until later that day that Theoden woke up again. He was still groggy, but he was getting better.
Oh, hello there.
His first words were to Amarilla.
Really? Are you sure you want to flirt with another?
Theoden, whom Amarilla had deemed slightly arrogant by this point, just laughed it off. You may not want to flirt with this one. You did nearly try to kill her. Realization hit him, and he smirked, unfazed. Darkness was starting to set in, so they shared a meal together, and even Grodnik started to join the conversation. He seemed to have some trust issues, so for him to join the conversation seemed like a good step.
Where are you headed anyway?
We're trying to find our way to Amarul, but none of us have been there before.
The Elven Fortress. Good luck getting in. You want to visit Emerald? I'd hate to agree, but it's very difficult to get in. Especially since none of you are elves.
I have a friend there, but I haven't visited there before. I don't know anything about the city.
Oh, it's beautiful. The mountain city is built out of such lovely stone. All buildings are light gray or sand colored. Most of them are built right into the valley walls. Everything is covered in trees and flowers, with a large lake at the base of the valley. There are two large gates to the city. They are guarded. You can only go in if you are invited, or if you're an elf. Is it the city you hail from? No, but I do have family there. I've been there several times. It's magnificent.
Could you tell us where to go?
We can show you the way. What are you?
Theoden started, but he quieted when he saw Zerfer's pointed look.
I'd like to know more about you.
He spoke to Amarilla specifically.
I've never seen someone become a wolf like you do.
Amarilla wasn't sure what to say.
I guess we're coming with you then.
He didn't really seem bothered as he looked over all three women again. The word that floated around in Amarilla's head about Theoden was incorrigible. She had the feeling he would still continue to flirt with any of the girls as long as they traveled alone.
Didn't you mention you coming from Gardana, though? Yes. Why? You're going the exact opposite way from where you're supposed to go. You're headed north, but Emerald is in the mountains to the south.
Amarilla saw the shimmer of a sneer on his face, like he had been holding it in. None of us knew where to go. We would have asked someone. Amarilla looked over at David and saw that he slightly rolled his eyes. No one else noticed.
Well, luckily you found us. We'll help you.
Thank you so much.
When do you want to leave? It's getting quite late now, so tomorrow morning probably.
The rest of the group nodded in agreement. After another hour, it started to get darker, so they made a little campfire. Amarilla was feeling restless. She kept standing up and walking around.
Are you okay?
David asked when she got up for the fourth time. I have too much energy. I don't want to sit still for so long. I kind of want to go for a run.
I really don't want you to go by yourself.
She was sure he was thinking back on the battle they had. Her mind went there too. None of them should be alone right now.
I could run with you. I'm not sure if I could keep up with your wolf, though.
I can run like this. Changing was still a little painful anyway. Be careful though. We'll be all right, she said, hoping to ease the worry. Zurfer got up too, and he motioned for her to take the lead. She took a specific path through the trees. Amarilla started out at a light jog. Zurfer fell into step slightly behind her to her right. Every few minutes she would add a little bit of speed to her run. She enjoyed the feeling of the wind rushing through her hair. They ran through bushes and jumped a few creeks, but she did steer clear of roads. Eventually she pushed both of them to run the fastest she could, and while he started panting before she did, he managed to keep up. They made a large circle around the camp, so when she had pushed them to that limit, she slowed her step to normal walking speed. She walked them over to one of the little creeks, where both of them sat down and drank a bunch of water wordlessly.
That was a lot of fun. Elves are quick, but we rarely just run. It saves more energy to walk.
Oh, I love running. When I'm a wolf, I usually run everywhere. When they both had enough to drink, they started walking back to the camp.
Can I ask how you and Defeat got wounded?
She knew they hadn't really talked about David's wound, but hers had been visible as a wolf. We are being hunted by an orc. We're not sure why. We do know he's after David, and I won't let anything happen to him. The last attack he brought tracker demons. The one burned my back, and the other attacked Gradnix and Lunera. David took up the orc, Baal. His name is Baal.
How's your back feeling now?
I don't feel it anymore, but shifting was still painful. She rolled her back a little. She pulled all her hair forward to one side and made a large braid as they walked on.
Defeat seems to have healed quite a bit too. He smells different.
Yeah, it's what drew me to him at first. He seemed to notice that she wouldn't tell him his species, because he didn't ask. He will come back. The orc? I don't know if you still want to come along knowing that.
Oh, I do. I want to know more about what you are. I've met people with more and less wolf features than myself. I've met real werewolves, but never someone that can be completely human or completely wolf at will.
They were silent for a while as they neared the camp. I wish I understood what I was better, so I could explain. I always thought I was a werewolf. That's what they called me.
I'm uh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
He put a hand on her shoulder. His sentence got cut off by Lunera, whose hearing was better than most. Amarilla, sweetie, nothing changed. You're still Amarilla. You can still change into a wolf. You may not know what you are exactly, But what you can do didn't change. Lunara got exactly to the heart of it. Those were exactly the things that were going through her head. So her words did calm Amarilla. How was your run? Maka asked as they sat down with the others. It was good. I've lost quite a lot of excess energy. It had gone completely dark in the time they had taken to do their run, and the cold had set in more too. While the cold didn't bother Amarilla too much, she was happy to wrap herself in her new cloak and sit close by the fire. Zurfer sat down beside her, and Theoden moved closer to the fire also. He looked like he had been secluded most of the time they had been away. Where did you get that cloak anyway? You came back with it in Rajul, and I never really asked. It was a gift. I had helped a woman find her son, and she wanted to repay me. I really hope I remember to take it off before shifting.
Was that before we met up at the cafe?
Yeah, there was a ghost lady, and she was in hysterics. She couldn't find her son. A man and a woman took him to use his tears for something. I just got so mad. The feelings coursed through her again. I partially shifted and scared them off, and then I took him back to his mom. Aw, that's so nice of you. I couldn't just leave the woman to lose her child. No, of course not. Well done. She also gave me the food I brought back that day. I ate some of it before meeting David.
How did you find the boy?
My sense of smell is good, even when I'm not a wolf. She had a toy of his, so I took his scent and followed him. I did the same to find David before.
That is very useful for hunting.
She wasn't sure if he was trying to flirt again, so she just nodded. I do prefer to hunt as a wolf, though. I'm much quicker then. It was Zurfer who nodded at that. Do you hear, smell, and see better too? She asked Zurfer. You definitely are quicker than humans.
Compared to humans, I have better senses. I'm guessing that goes for you too,
Ye-
Lunara.
yes, Kajita born with better senses, she admitted, and her eyes roamed the others. They landed on Grotniks. How about you?
I have very acute hearing, and my sense of smell is very good.
He said proudly, but his shoulders sagged a little.
But I have the eyes of a dog. What do you mean? Dogs can see very well. I am colorblind. That doesn't have to be a limitation. No, I know.
His eyes roamed the others and landed on Makara.
What about you?
I'm just above humans, but nothing amazing like Amarilla. I can sense my prey, though. It's not smell or hearing or anything, it's more like intuition. I know where to go. That's also a very good trait. What about you, David?
I'm not sure how to compare. I know I have better senses than humans, but I don't know how much. If you like, we can test that a little in the coming journey.
Theoden said, sounding a little smug. Marilla had the feeling that Theoden would be very happy if it showed that David's senses were worse than his.
I'm curious to learn.
For some reason, Amarilla had the feeling he had just accepted a challenge. Theoden said he wanted to think of some ways to test it, so the conversations drifted to something else, and soon, one by one, people went to sleep. That's it, guys.
And there we go.
I can hunt all right. Ooh.
Well, we now with chapter 13, we know that Macaque can hunt as well.
Yeah, definitely. No, not more right now, Dragon Wolf.
More right now? No.
No.
We don't have any more.
Another
Oh,
sip.
another sippy.
Sippy. Aww. That's the Dragon Wolf.
Thank you.
Thanks. Stretchy Spifixie. And a short cuddle. I can't do both at once. Cuddle. So what did you guys think? Did you have fun? Was it good?
Apple said it was good.
Yes. Thank you, Apple.
There, Wolfie.
I love the little sassy moment from Lunara. Yeah, I mean, I know you would. I know you, Momo. I know what you like.
Super fun and interesting. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I really should start writing again.
We still have prep for one more stream.
Should be able to check this because not on stream, please. Thank you.
Whoops.
Whoops. Pro streamer here.
Whoops. Don't worry about it.
Also, I'm not gonna open this file on the other screen.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
So this was 13, 14. So I have one more stream ready. Then I have to have more.
It's true with Frog's eyes. Also, Momo with the quickly opens clippy making.
No. Actually, Frog is the one that decided on this. I asked him when I was writing that.
Okay.
I like the addition of a Khajiit. That's also Momo.
Yep, that is Momo.
She made the Khajiit. No idea if I say it correctly, by the way.
Yeah, Khajiit.
Okay, cool. I'm glad.
As long as you write it correctly, it's fine.
That's fair, I guess. Yeah, you do. Okay, cool.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
I mean, can I have some sleep, please? That was a meme somewhere in the Discord this week. I think it was Veeks that said that. I think Veeks reacted with something like, Khajiit has sleep if you have coin. Wait, what? Something like that. It's like, yes, please. No, don't go.
Khajiit is innocent of this crime.
Technically, our little Khajiit hasn't really done anything wrong yet. I don't want to know what that is, Dragon Wolf.
I honestly have no idea.
Which
Which is why I was hesitant to start that sentence.
I'm not gonna say it because I don't know. I don't want to know what it is.
Well, I do.
She did pick rocket once. Yes. Well remembered, actually. Well done.
Yeah, nicely done.
I think that's 2 streams ago now.
Awake, but at what cost?
Ah.
Skooma is basically liquid drugs, very illegal.
No.
Khajiit has skooma for sale. I don't even know if my voice is correct for it.
I don't know either. It's a Skyrim thing, right?
It is made from moon sugar. Yes, Skyrim. Scrim. Which is illegal. Well, that makes sense. TW, give me the skooma.
Get back. Hands it over. Coin, please.
Just like that. You're gonna give skooma to an addict like Ram?
Drinking too much causes death.
Potential side effect: death.
I mean, even breathing has a potential side effect of death.
Correct.
Please.
Likelihood of side effect actually affecting the body: 95.
Fair enough.
Now, I don't know if Dragon Wolf is now just either trying to escape the law, giving all his skooma away, or potentially trying to kill part of the chat.
I mean, I didn't want it, so I'm fine.
Khajiit voice doesn't matter as long as one speaks in third person.
Good to know.
Who wants to make us all addicted?
Jarago is innocent and does not know of its actions.
Ooh. Mortally immortal.
Sure, Ram, sure.
Hopelessly hopeless.
Yeah, fair enough. I like chat.
Yeah.
It's always fun. Who is you guys' favorite character? And outside of your own. Because if you're here and you have one of your own, I don't want to have you say your own. So I'll start with
Well,
you.
I do also want to add to that question. Do you like your own character?
That is fair. I will start
Yeah.
with you though, Holly.
With me?
Yeah.
Who's my favorite character?
And then your own question to boot. Do you like David?
I like David, yes, I do.
Kind of knew that already.
I do like how he interacts with the world and with others.
Mm.
Who is my favorite character? I'm debating between Grodnix and Zerfer. I like them both so
Fair.
much. I think Grodnix is more my favorite. But I mean, Zerfer is a very close second.
Dragonwolf says Amarilla because wolf. I mean, did we
Fair
expect anything else?
Fair enough.
Hard
Apple says
question.
Lunaria.
I mean, she's the only one that can't say that she likes her own character yet. She's only a thought so far.
Well, isn't that just a spoiler, isn't it?
No, we already said that last time.
Did we?
Yeah, we when her name was called.
Oh yeah, right.
We did actually give out that she had a
true.
character coming.
I didn't remember.
No, because you're holy and you're Mr. Drippy and you forget everything. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I am the forgetful being.
That's the holy.
There's only so much CPU space.
Momo likes more than one. just give us one, Momo. Just give us one. You won't hurt anyone. It's okay. Can't wait until we meet her. Same.
Yeah.
I need to write it though.
We don't even know her yet.
Well, I do. She's in my head.
Yeah.
Know exactly what I want to have her be like, but I need to be able to write her. Like, I need to be there where we need to go before I get to write her.
Yeah.
It's hard. Well, then tell us if you like Lunara at least. Maka, nice.
Maka, all right. Do you like Lunara, Momo?
And Dragwolf, do you like Surfer? Are you
Yeah.
Are you happy with Surfer?
Do you like how he interacts?
Yes.
Momo says yes. Good.
She doesn't say it. She doesn't say it. She yells it.
Yeah.
Do love Surfer.
Do love Surfer. Perfect.
Kind of knew you would though.
Yeah, I kind of expected.
I think he may be different character-wise than you expected, Dragonwolf. Because he's very calm. Very, very laid back. I don't think you might have realized he would become that.
But he has fluffy tail.
He does have a fluffy tail, yeah. And ears.
Yes.
He's adorable.
But mostly fluffy tail.
He's adorable. Just a pupper. Or you did actually expect him to become. Okay, cool.
Floof.
So did Feeks already answer with that? Oh, that was not what I wanted. Did Feeks already say who? No. Feeksy, who's your favorite character? Who do you like? And Ramdood, who do you like?
Yeah.
Floof, yes. Floof. Poofy Floof. And isn't gloating about anything. Hi Hope, thank you for still being here. You were very quiet today. But I did see you at the start. I knew you were here. I just hadn't seen you really. No, the author is not a character. I was asking about the characters. But thank you.
The narrator.
Guys, no! No! She opened Pandora's box. But touching your own tail, if you were half wolf and half human, be considered as lewd.
No.
In Dragonwolf's case?
In Dragonwolf's case, everything can be considered lewd.
Exactly. Yes, in your case. Otherwise, no.
Usually no.
But you can chase it if you'd like. Chase your own tail.
Always on the hunt, chasing
Well,
that tail. Okay, good to know. Noted.
well, technically, Surfer just chased Amarella's tail. Technically.
Oh, she didn't have a tail.
Yeah, but he was on her tail, though. You can say a lot about it, but there are definitely ways to go about that. Depends what you're doing with that tail, horny boy.
Oh, get well soon. Hope.
Yeah, I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
Lurking
Yes.
is always appreciated.
The vegan succubus.
No. It says David.
Yeah, I know. There's no David in the story.
The succubus
close
is
enough.
Waka.
Yes.
That is fair. I mean, he actually remembered that. David instead of David. And I'm not one to talk. I don't know how many times I've said it wrong.
You started out doing that so often.
Yeah.
Wrong.
So often.
Defeat. I think it's the other way around, but it's close enough.
Like
I'll
that.
take it. There you go.
I mean, to be fair, I've written it down a few times. It's in there a few times.
Dave.
David. David. Davide.
Davidoff. God damn it.
Sadly, this is already it, though.
Yeah.
There is no more.
Don't have any more.
Not if I want to do another one next week. In 3 weeks.
We do have, yeah.
Yeah, but if we would do another chapter now, I wouldn't have enough for.
No.
I'm not ready yet, you guys.
I'm not ready.
I really did expect to write more this last month. I really need to get on that.
Still have time. We still have time.
True. Maybe you should force me to write as I force you to play Dragon Quest.
Yay.
At least then afterwards you get to read. You get a reward. I don't.
All right. Well, technically, you also get a reward.
What, a story?
No, you get
to watch? No, I'm writing that.
Dragon Quest earlier back on stream.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Also, when it's over, it's over. It's gonna be sad.
Okay, Chad, how do we keep these two busy so they stay on screen? Distract them from going offline.
Goes with mouse to off stream, stop streaming button.
No.
But I am going to look for who we might be able to raid. And again, it opens on the wrong screen.
I have no one live.
I have no one live.
Hooray!
Wow.
Do it.
I see someone playing Dragon Quest in my recommended, but I don't know them.
No raid then. Makes sense. Baba Weebo, Cherry.
We could do without a raid. Oh, I'm sorry, Cherry. You missed it entirely.
Nice on time, Cherry.
I'm sorry. No, she's working. I knew.
Yeah.
You saying. I'm sorry, Terry.
There's always watching back.
She will. She was gonna clean tomorrow and then she's gonna listen to it back. She told me. There we go. Told you.
There you go.
Actually, I will give Cherry a free shortcut though.
I think everyone in chat is doing that right now.
Exactly.
I love
you too.
Yay!
But yeah, guys, there's not much to say anymore. I'm sorry. So I will have to end the stream.
We will hear from you guys. You will hear from us
Yes.
in 3 weeks.
We will be back.
I mean,
Most
otherwise, you can
definitely.
also just come by other streams.
Yes, Monday. There's a Zelda the Wind Waker stream by Holy.
Yes, tomorrow is Wind Waker stream. And with your impromptu baking streams. There's no schedule for them, but
There's no
they
schedule.
exist.
They are a very impromptu thing. I need to feel like.
Yes. And I hope to see you all tomorrow, and we'll have to find out what we're gonna play on Tuesday, because
I'll be there.
I don't think we can fill 3 hours of Kirby.
Well, you could already start another one.
I think I know what game I want to play.
Nice. Is it also on the N64?
Yes.
Cool.
It does make it easier.
Is it Mario?
Well, you know what? I don't know. It may be on GameCube, so I may set that up as well.
I really want Mario though.
I'm not sure yet.
We'll see.
I'll find out.
In this case, I would say choose yourself and then make another poll when you know you're going to be close to the next one's end.
Yeah.
If you're not going to make it now.
I mean, at some point there is going to be like 3 choices or 3 slots. That is, Wind Waker is almost over. Afterwards, it's a variety day, so anything can happen on that day.
Yeah.
Kirby 64 is almost over. I'm probably going to start a GameCube game afterwards. Don't know which one yet, though, but I'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
And Pokemon is on Thursday, which is also a variety stream day, which can also be anything. So
Fair.
ranges from all consoles, even PC.
Make one big poll. Choose the top 3.
I'm not going to pull this.
Fair enough.
I know what I want to do.
I'm very excited. I will be there for most of it. I mean,
Hell.
you knew that already. There was
Yes,
no doubt.
I did know.
I like being there. I'm there for most people, even if I'm not talking.
But hell yeah. Thank you all so very much for listening to us ramble about story and chatting along.
Yes. I had a lot of fun.
Very excited.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.